Hey folks, it's November 8th. We're back here sitting on the big bean field tonight again. We've been seeing a lot of action out here the past few times we've sat, so we figured as long as this is where the action has at, this is where we're going to be too. So already when we got out here we had a doe and a buck out in the field, and the buck was checking her out. Last night we saw a couple small bucks chasing some does around, but the does were having none of it. And then right at last light, we had a deer come out. Pretty good sized body. He was a buck for sure. I called him across the field, but by the time he got here, it was too dark to see really what he was. I don't think he was real big, but he had a good sized body on him, so he might have been a mature buck. But by the time he got here, like I said, it was too dark. So hopefully tonight we're gonna have some action. Like I said, we already had some deer in the field, so it looks like it should be a good night. So stick with us. Well, that was pretty neat. That's a buck we have several trail cam pictures of. I think he's only 3.5. He might be 4, but either way, looks like he's broken up on his one side. Real wide though, so he should be a real nice buck next year. It seems like the bucks we're seeing out here keep getting bigger and bigger every time they come out, so hopefully that's a good sign. Thing was though, he didn't really seem to be interested at all in those does that were out there, so I don't know what's going on, if he was just out here checking them and didn't smell anything or what, but he didn't go by him at all. He was over there making scrapes along the edge of the field, and but that's a good sign that we saw that. We're starting to see bigger bucks now. It's still pretty early yet. We still got an hour and a half. Yeah, about an hour and a half yet of shooting time. So we're just gonna sit tight and hopefully the action will continue. Well, we probably got about 15 minutes or so camera light left. After we had that buck out here, really not a whole lot of other activity. We had a couple does and fawns come out on the other side of the field, but as far as rut activity, there's nothing else going on. So it was an encouraging sign to see that buck up on his feet. That's probably the biggest deer we've seen over the last few weeks, so definitely a positive. We're going to be back out tomorrow morning. Weather's supposed to be a lot like this, overcast, cold, maybe a little snow, so it should set up to hopefully be a good morning. So if we see anything else yet here, we'll bring it to you on the blog. Otherwise, thanks for joining us.